Right now, somewhere in Iceland, a warehouse the size of 4 football fields is burning enough electricity to power 30,000 homes. It's not making cars, it's not refining steel, it's guessing numbers. And when it guesses correctly, it creates money out of thin air. This is cryptocurrency mining, and the reason you should care has nothing to do with getting rich. In 2009, someone using the fake name Satoshi Nakamoto invented Bitcoin. The idea was simple: create money that no government controls, no banks, no middlemen, just code. But here's the problem they had to solve. If there's no bank keeping track of who owns what, how do you stop someone from spending the same digital coin twice? How do you stop cheating when there's no referee? Their answer was brilliant and deeply weird. They turned accounting into a competition. Here's how it works. Imagine every Bitcoin transaction in the world is written on a piece of paper. Someone sends 3 Bitcoin to their friend. Someone else buys a pizza. 1,000 transactions happen every few minutes. All these pieces of paper get stuffed into a box. That box is called a block. Now here's where it gets strange. To lock that box shut, you need to solve a math problem. Not a normal math problem, a guessing problem. Imagine a lock with 1 trillion possible combinations and no hints. The only way to open it is to try every combination until one works. Thousands of computers around the world are all racing to guess the right number first. Whoever wins gets to lock the box, add it to the permanent chain of every transaction that's ever happened, and here's the prize. They receive brand new Bitcoin that didn't exist 10 seconds ago. That's mining. You're not digging anything up. You're guessing numbers at unfathomable speed until you win a lottery that runs every 10 minutes. In 2009, you could mine Bitcoin on a laptop while watching Netflix. By 2013, people were building custom machines just for guessing faster. By 2017, mining farms were consuming more power than entire countries. Today, the total energy used to mine Bitcoin every year exceeds what Argentina uses, the entire nation, for guessing numbers. And here's the kicker: the system is designed to get harder as more people join. The more miners compete, the more impossible the math becomes. It's an arms race with no finish line. Let's talk about what this actually costs. A single Bitcoin transaction uses roughly the same energy as an average American household consumes in a month. Not a day, a month. The hardware? A serious mining rig costs between $10,000 and $40,000. It's obsolete in 2 years. Your electricity bill? In most of the United States, you'll spend more on power than you'll ever make in Bitcoin. So who's actually making money? People in places where electricity is cheap or subsidized, regions with hydroelectric dams, countries with excess natural gas they're flaring anyway, industrial operations that can negotiate bulk energy rates no individual ever sees. The kid in Ohio with a gaming PC is not getting rich. The warehouse in Kazakhstan with 50,000 machines might. You've probably heard mining described as passive income, digital gold, the future of finance. Here's what that language hides. Mining isn't passive. It's a 24/7 industrial operation with cooling systems, maintenance schedules, and noise that sounds like a jet engine in your garage. It's not gold. Gold doesn't become harder to extract just because more people start digging. Bitcoin does. And the future of finance? Maybe. But right now, it's a system where the vast majority of participants lose money, a small group breaks even, and an even smaller group controls more than half of all the guessing power on Earth. Here's the deeper tension. Bitcoin was supposed to decentralize money, take power away from banks and governments, and give it to individuals. But mining has centralized in the hands of massive industrial players. 4 mining pools control more than half of Bitcoin's network. If they wanted to, they could theoretically rewrite the rules.
The system designed to eliminate middlemen has created new ones. They're just wearing different uniforms. And there's another question no one talks about. What happens when all the Bitcoin is mined? The system caps out at 21 million coins. The last one gets mined around the year 2140. After that, miners only get paid from transaction fees. Will that be enough to keep them running? Will the security of the entire network collapse because the incentive disappears? No one knows. Cryptocurrency mining is not a scam. It's not a trick. It's a real process that secures a real network worth hundreds of billions of dollars. But it's also not magic. It's thousands of computers burning electricity to guess numbers in a competition that gets harder every day, held together by the belief that the numbers they're guessing for will still be worth something tomorrow. The question isn't whether mining works. It's whether a system that requires this much energy, this much hardware, and this much concentration of power can ever become what it promised to be, and whether you're okay with that answer.